Вітаю шановних колег та всіх, хто спостерігає за нами.
Greetings, dear colleagues and everyone watching us online. Today, on the 12th of January 2026, the Advisory Group of Experts has gathered for an official meeting to make the necessary decisions as part of the competitive selection for the positions of judges of the Constitutional Court of Ukraine. So now all six members of the AGE are present at the meeting. The Secretary of the AGE, Ms. Marina Connor, the member of the AGE, Ms. Hanna Sukhotska, Mr. Yaroslav Ramanyuk, Mr. Vasil Shakun, and Mr. Aleš Zalar, members of the AG, and me, Chair of the AG, Oksana Vasilchenko. Also present at the meeting are four deputy members of the AGE, Mr. Marek Zubikov, Vladimir Kuzmenko, and Vitaly Makhinchuk. Therefore, I declare our meeting quorate and open. I would like to remind you that all the official meetings of the AGE are broadcast live on the official resources of the Constitutional Court of Ukraine and on the pages of the Advisory Group of Experts. I will now turn the floor over to the Secretary of the AGE, Ms. Marina Connor, to announce the purpose and preliminary agenda for today's meeting. Ms. Marine, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Greetings, dear colleagues, and to the public who are watching us. On December 30th, 2025, the Advisory Group of Experts received from the Parliament Committee on Legal Policy all materials regarding to the candidates who were admitted to the competition for two vacant positions of judges of the Constitutional Court of Ukraine from the Parliament of Ukraine. Members of the Advisory Group of Experts analyzed the list of candidates for possible conflicts of interest. As a result, two members of the Advisory Group of Experts, Oksana Vasilchenko and Yaroslav Ramanyuk, noted that they see a possible conflict of interest with some candidates and submitted a relevant application to recuse themselves from further work information for the agenda. On consideration of applications for self-recusals of members of the Advisory Group of Experts on evaluation, the candidates for the position of judges of the Constitutional Ukraine. Colleagues, do you have any suggestions or comments on the agenda? Okay, if there are no comments and suggestions, I propose that we put the agenda items to a vote for approval. Who is for the agenda item? Raise your hand. All right, the decision was taken unanimously to approve the proposed agenda of the meeting of the Advisory Group of Experts. Dear colleagues, we have received the self-recusal statements from Ms. Oksana Vasilchenko due to the possible conflict of interest with the following candidates: Roman Sabodash, Zakhar Tropin, and Oksana Sherbanyuk. All of you have had the opportunity to familiarize yourself with the statements and the arguments presented, so we can make a decision on this matter. Please note that the members of the Advisory Group of Experts, in respect to whom the applications for recusal are being considered, does not take part in this vote. So, do you have any questions about these statements? Anyone? If there are no questions, please vote on whether you approve Oksana Vasilchenko's statement for self-recusal regarding the candidate Sabodash. All those who are in favor of granting the recusal request, please raise your hand.
Yaroslav Ramanyuk, za.
Okay.
Yaroslav Ramanyuk is in favor.
Okay, it is unanimous for the 5 voting members to approve the self-recusal statement of Advisory Group member Oksana Vasilchenko regarding the evaluation of a candidate for the position of Judge of the Constitutional Court. Thank you, dear colleagues. Also, please vote on whether you approve of the Oksana Vasilchenko's statement of self-recusal regarding the candidate Tropin. It is up for decision. If you approve, please raise your hand. Right hand.
Романюк, за.
Ramanyuk is in favor.
Okay, To approve the self-recusal, we have the evaluation of the candidates for the position of Judge of the Constitutional Court unanimously approve the application regarding candidate Tropin. Also, please vote on whether you approve Oksana Volchenko's statement of self-recusal regarding the candidate Sherbanyuk. Please raise your right hand if you approve. The decision was taken unanimously to approve the self-recusal statement of member Oksana Volchenko regarding the evaluation of a candidate for the position of Judge of the Constitutional Court of Ukraine, Oksana Sherbanyuk. Madam Chair?
Дякую, пані секретар. Шановні колеги, також
Thank you,
ми
Ms.
отримали
Secretary.
заяви від
Dear colleagues, we have also
Ярослава
received the
Романюка
self-recusal
про
request
розгляду
from
на
Mr.
можливість
Yaroslav
пріоритету
Romaniuk due to a possible
кандидата
conflict of
Бойко
interest
Андрія
with the
Михайловича
candidate
та
Andriy Boyko
заводачем
and
Романом
Roman
Сабодашем.
Sabodash.
Всі ви мали змогу
All of you
ознайомитися
had the
із
opportunity to
заявами
familiarize
та
yourselves with the
законодавством.
statements and the arguments
Тож ми
presented
маємо
therein,
ухвалити
so we
рішення
can
щодо
make a
цих
decision
заявок.
on this matter.
Звертаю увагу, що член
Please note that the member of the
експертів, щодо
AG,
якого
in
розглядається
respect
заява
of
про
whom the
самовідвід,
applications for
участі в
recusal
голосуванні
is being
не бере.
considered, does not take part
Отже,
in
чи
the
є
vote.
коментарі або
So, do you have any
зауваження
questions about
до
the
заяв,
statements
поданих Ярославом Романюком?
filed by Mr.
Якщо
Yaroslav
питань немає,
Romaniuk?
прошу
If there are no
голосувати.
questions,
Чи
please vote
задовольняєте ви
on whether
заяву
you approve
Ярослава Романюка
Yaroslav
про
Romaniuk's
самовідвід
request
щодо
of
кандидата Андрія Бойка?
self-recusal regarding
Прошу голосувати.
candidate Andriy Boyko? Please vote whether you are in favor.
5 голосів за.
5
Рішення
votes
прийнято.
for. The
Задовольнити
decision
заяву
was
про
taken
самовідвід
to approve
члена
the
дорадчої групи
self-recusal
експертів
request
Ярослава
of
Романюка
AG
щодо
member
присунення
Yaroslav
до
Romaniuk
кандидата на
regarding the
посаду судді
evaluation of candidate for the
Конституційного
position of
Суду
Judge of the
України
Constitutional
Андрій
Court of Ukraine, Andriy Boyko.
Шановні колеги,
Dear
також прошу
colleagues,
голосувати.
also
Чи
please
задовольняєте
vote
ви заяву
whether you
Ярослава Романюка
approve
про
the
самовідвід
self-recusal
щодо
statement
кандидата
by AG
Роман
member Yaroslav
Сабодаш?
Romaniuk
Колеги,
regarding
прошу голосувати.
candidate Roman Sabodash? Dear colleagues, please vote who is in favor.
5 голосів за.
5 votes in favor.
Рішення задовольнити
The
заяву
decision
про самовідвід
was
члена дорадчої
taken
групи
to
експертів
approve the
Ярослава Романюка
self-recusal statement of the
оцінювання
AG member
кандидата на
Yaroslav
посаду
Romaniuk
судді
regarding the
Конституційного Суду
evaluation of
України
candidate for the position
Романа
of judge
Сабодаша.
of the CCU of
Дякую,
Ukraine,
шановні
Roman
колеги. Ми вичерпали порядок денний
Sabodash. Dear
сьогоднішнього
colleagues,
засідання.
thank you. We have exhausted the agenda of today's meeting. I will also take this opportunity to briefly inform the public about the status of the competitions for the positions of judges of the CCU. So now there are 5 vacant positions of judges of the Constitutional Court of Ukraine, 2 positions from the Parliament and Congress of Judges, each and 1 from the President of Ukraine. Now, the AG is working on the candidates by the quota of the Parliament of Ukraine. On the 30th of December 2025, the AG received from the dedicated committee documents that were sent regarding all the 18 candidates that were admitted to the competition for the 2 vacant positions. So since the 30th of December, the AG has 4 months to work on the analysis of the information regarding the candidates and to hold the interviews with them. Here I also call upon everyone who has information about candidates for the position of judges of the CCU which can be used to assess the moral qualities and the level of competence in the field of law, send them to the email address of the advisory group of experts. And traditionally, on behalf of the advisory group of experts, I call on the public to follow the work of the AG and, with their attention and participation, to be involved in the implementation of reforms in Ukraine. With this, I declare the meeting of the AG concluded and adjourned. Thank you for your attention and see you soon.